Joining me now is Harriet Hageman, the Wyoming congressional candidate who just defeated Liz Cheney. Harriet, first of all, congratulations. I remember talking to you before you decided you were going to throw your hat in the ring for real. And now, you know, you got it, girl. You're going to be the nominee for the party, and I can't imagine you won't be the next congresswoman from the great state of Wyoming.
Well, thank you, Laura. It's wonderful to be back with you. We started this a year ago, or about 11 months ago, and here we are with all of the hard work and the support of the great people across the state of Wyoming and all of our volunteers and supporters. We've been able to succeed.
Did Liz Cheney call you and congratulate you? How was the tone of that conversation?
I haven't had an opportunity to visit with her. We have been kind of wrapped up in all of the stuff associated with what's going on downstairs with our watch party. As you can imagine, we have several hundred people downstairs ready to celebrate, who've been celebrating. And so I have not been able to even look at my phone. So I don't know if she's called or not. So I don't really have anything to report on that.
Oh, that's interesting. Did you happen to hear that part of her speech was a continued vow, Harriet, to make sure Donald Trump never steps foot in the White House after what happened on January 6th, which was not, I guess, not surprising that she said that, but your reaction tonight?
Well, again, I have not had an opportunity to even see or hear what she had to say because I've been kind of focused on what's going on here. It doesn't surprise me that she would revert to those same old talking points because that's really in large part what got her defeated. She's not focusing on Wyoming. She's not focusing on our issues. She's still focusing on an obsession about President Trump. And the citizens of Wyoming, the voters of Wyoming, sent a very loud message tonight. We have spoken, and that is not what we are interested in terms of our lone congressional representative. Wyoming is entitled to have a representative that represents our interests, that listens to us, that addresses our issues. That isn't Liz Cheney, and the fact that that's where she went back to with her speech tonight, I think demonstrates that she really isn't listening to Wyoming now. She hasn't for quite some time, and that's why we needed to replace her. We need to have a representative in Wyoming who listens to us.
And Harriet, when I was lucky enough to spend quite a bit of time in Wyoming in July, the things that I heard most often from folks there were inability to get workers, the cost of fuel, and the cost of just basic living, rent and food. No one was focusing on Trump. I don't think anyone I talked to, that wasn't top of mind.
No, inflation, illegal immigration, and protection of our energy jobs are the issues that are the most important to Wyoming. And accountability. We actually expect our representatives to represent our interests. I've said that a couple of times now, but that's what I heard so much on the campaign trail. So I'm excited. Thank you for having us. It's a wonderful evening.
Harriet, congratulations. We can't wait to see what the future holds for you. You worked hard this campaign. We really appreciate it.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.